We will start with another interesting mechanism of the Java programming language. That is nothing but the components. Under this section, we have to study the different components which will be used for designing the graphical user interface. That is nothing but the GUI. So, the first component for the study purpose, that is the frame. What is the frame? First of all, we see some background scenario. That is, components are the abstract classes which encapsulate the entire attributes of the visual components. What is mechanism says us that? For example, this is a frame. Then, frame is having the width, height, its length, its pixel, and lots of such things. So, components means this frame class. Frame is the part of a component, and this frame class contains the different behavioral features of the different GUI components. A component provides the subclasses such as the user interfacing elements such as means these classes provides us the different GUI designing options like buttons, frames, checkboxes, etc. which will be displayed on the screen. So first of all, we will start with our first component, that is the frame. It is nothing but a type of window defined by either frame or a applet. Means suppose it is your GUI and you are designing your screen. So this border is nothing but your frame. For this purpose, the frame constructor FRAME having the opening closing circle bracket is nothing but a constructor that is used to actually create this frame window. Now, what I am saying that frame is nothing but one of the component of a Java GUI, and this frame can be created by using these constructors, and means the all mechanism is included in this frame constructor. So, as this is the empty constructor, it does not have any parameters between its brackets. There are two types of constructor which will display us the different features of this frame. Which are the different constructors? First is nothing but a plain frame having opening, closing. Then second is the frame having the title parameter, means string title. What it says that by this mechanism we can give the name to the frame. How this name will be displayed? When your screen will be displayed like this on the output device, then at this section, means at the top of the this frame, here you can display the title like demo. The whichever title you had written here will be displayed on this title bar or the above of the frame window. Now there are two important methods which are the for such purpose which are used to decide the size of the frame and visibility of the frame. Means to decide the size of the frame, the set size method is used. Why we are using the set size method? Because if we not decide the frame size, it will be displayed like a donkey work. Okay. So to do our work, a master work, we have to use the set size methods. What is the set size method? The syntax of the set size method is that it indicates us that you have to write the set size, like S is having the simple small case and size S having the capital S, and you have to provide the integer width and integer height. Means for example, you have to create the 300 by 500 frame. Then you have to give such a parameters like set size, then 300, 200. You have to provide it on the parameter part. For example, 300, 200 or whatever things you want to design for these parameters. Then the size will be 300 long, 200 width. Okay, means instead of displaying it in the whole of the screen, it will be displayed on some part of the screen. Means it will be better in looking mechanism. Next, frame mechanism, we have to use another important part, that is the visibility part. Means there is another method, that is the set visible method. What this method says? This method says us that when we does the set visible method true, your frame will be displayed. But if you not apply this method, then your frame will never going to be displayed. So what is the syntax? Its syntax is having the part like syntax is nothing but the raw structure you have to follow compulsory. So set visible having the V capital, set visible in bracket, visible flag. Visible flag means there are two types of the flags, either true or the false. When you make this true, your frame will be displayed. When we make it false, then the frame will not be displayed anymore. So this is the simple mechanism behind the frame. Means what is a frame? It is nothing but the one of the feature of a component by which you can place your different components in it. Then it is having the two constructor, that is the frame, and frame is having frame title which will be displayed like such uppermost portion. Then it is having the two another important mechanisms, that is the set size and set visible. If you will not use this two mechanism, there is no any point to use the frame. Means set size and set visible methods are the existence of the frame method. So this is all about what is the frame, which are the different features of this frame class.